Today is September 28. Hello everyone, this is Daily US Stock News by Kyle, bringing you the latest stock market updates every day. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Boost from Shigeru Ishiba's election win, yen rebounds strongly. Both the S&P 500 and Nasdaq closed slightly lower, while the Dow Jones closed higher. Market breadth has improved, with more stocks rising than falling. The chips sector declined against the trend today. Today's released PCE data shows inflation approaching the target, and the Fed may accelerate its easing measures. The PCE price index has cooled down. In August, the US PCE price index rose by 2.2% year-on-year, lower than the expected 2.3% and the previous value of 2.5%. This is the lowest level since February 2021, indicating that inflation continues to cool down. Nick Timiraos from the Fed mentioned that the PCE indicator is not far from the Fed's 2% target, allowing the Fed to almost fully focus on the labor market. This suggests a bias towards rate cuts. The market's expectations for significant future Fed rate cuts are increasing. The Fed might make another 50 basis point rate cut by the end of the year to stimulate the economy. Changes in the precious metals market holdings show that market sentiment towards gold, silver, and copper is becoming more bullish. The increase in long positions in gold and silver likely reflects rising demand for safe haven assets, while the increase in copper long positions may be related to expectations of industrial demand. Gold prices have hit new highs for 6 consecutive trading days, driven by the Fed's increased easing efforts, enhancing the appeal of gold as a safe haven asset. Analyst Alex Kuptsikevich believes that gold has entered a strong upward phase but warns that technically, the market is in an overbought state, and signals of a correction may appear in the coming weeks. Gold, COMEX Gold Speculate's net long positions increased by 2,212 contracts to 254,841 contracts. Silver, COMEX Silver Speculate's net long positions increased by 3,776 contracts to 46,088 contracts. Copper, COMEX Copper Speculate's net long positions increased by 14,765 contracts to 37,103 contracts. Boost from Shigeru Ishiba's election win, yen rebounds strongly. Volkswagen, Volkswagen.US, is under increasing pressure. Due to weaker-than-expected performance in its passenger car division, Europe's largest car manufacturer cut its annual forecast for the second time in less than 3 months on Friday. The company has lowered its global delivery forecast to around 9 million vehicles, down from the previous expectation of 2023 deliveries growing by up to 3% to 9.24 million. Volkswagen has also begun key negotiations with Germany's largest metalworkers union, IG Metall, over wages and job protection. This historic conflict could lead to Volkswagen's first-ever plant shutdown in Germany. To accelerate the development of the robotics industry, China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, along with the National Development and Reform Commission and 15 other departments, issued the 14th five-year plan for the development of the robotics industry. C919 aircraft has finally entered an era of parallel operations with 3 major airlines. According to the plan, China Commercial Aircraft Corporation will deliver at least 10 C919 aircraft this year, with new production lines under planning. Since its establishment in 2007, the domestically produced C919 aircraft has been in development for 17 years. At a time when the global civil aviation market has long been dominated by the Boeing-Airbus duopoly, the C919 has delivered solid results through continuous innovation and iteration. The project has also had a significant positive impact on the domestic aviation supply chain. Investors' focus has now shifted to examining the ability of companies in the C919 supply chain to expand overseas, with startup companies seeking opportunities to become C919 suppliers. Berkshire Hathaway, owned by Warren Buffett, continues its clearance-style reduction of Bank of America, BAC, further reducing its stake to 10.3%, approaching the regulatory threshold. Amazon has made a $4 billion investment in Anthropic, including an additional $2.75 billion announced earlier. This investment is one of Amazon's largest external investments, following its investment in Rivian.